Crisis in the cabinet as weight loss talks take their toll. Boris Johnson famously recovered from a case of COVID-19 that put him in intensive care. He is vowed to give the nation a new dose of health by promoting healthy eating and diets in place of the fatty foods and red wines that he once enjoyed. However, not everyone is happy. An anonymous source reported to the Global News Service that cabinet meetings are now filled with hours and hours of the Prime Minister talking about his diet. A transcript that was leaked to Global News Service claims that Mr. Johnson said the following: "Check out my abs, bitch. You'll never see abs like this. It's all due to my new diet of kale and wheatgrass. You know, there's a difference between cold pressing juice and getting something from off the shelf in a corner shop. Even though it claims that it doesn't have any fat, it is loaded with sugar, which is even worse in terms of caloric intake and diabetes." The Home Secretary at that point tried to make a point of order about the migration crisis in Dover, but instead Boris Johnson began talking about a new health food supermarket in Walthamstow. You're listening to the Global News Service. Consternation in the cabinet runs very high as Michael Gove was overheard saying that even though he won't stop banging on about his new sub-vegan diet, he's still a fatty boombalatti. He later had to apologise to the House of Commons for using unparliamentary language when discussing the Prime Minister in a local lavatory. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister told Leader of the Opposition Keir Starmer that he really needs to go on a diet that emphasises greens and cuts out red meat. Although the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition agreed that red meat shouldn't be banned entirely, Boris Johnson claimed that anyone who eats red meat more than once a month is sad and is going to have to get their arteries cleaned by an East German Stasi torture device. The Leader of the Opposition was left speechless and Owen Jones was left offended. Dominic Cummings has made a rare statement to the media about the Prime Minister's health crisis. He said, "Come on people, everybody knows that this stuff is mostly genetic. I eat 12 donuts every day and wash them down with a litre of whiskey and you don't see me gaining weight. This is clearly the Prime Minister going through some sort of midlife crisis, but I can assure you that at his meeting with Angela Merkel, he'll snap out of it." This has been Jonathan Gilbert for the Global News Service.